Zetterberg!
That voice, Barry Davies. For a moment in the late 90s, Premier Manager wasn't just spreadsheets. He had real commentary, real match visuals and real ambition. So how did a series that partnered with Actua Soccer and used one of the most iconic voices in British football still lose the management war? So Premier Manager launched at the birth of the Premier League. British, ambitious, accessible. So while Championship Manager was building hardcore database depth, Premier Manager focused on financial control, stadium upgrades, training management and multiplayer hot seat mode. It wasn't as deep, but it was more approachable, and that mattered. So here's where things get interesting. Gremlin had already got one hot football property in Actua Soccer, one of the first football games with a full 3D players and motion capture. I previewed it on this channel, so check that video out as well. So instead of building a match engine from scratch, later Premier League entries borrowed Actua-style visual presentation and the gameplay DNA. So that was bold. Instead of just text commentary, now had visual match highlights and eventually voice commentary. So Barry Davies, BBC's legendary football voice, quite remarkable. Bringing him into the Premier Manager was a statement.
Now here's a chop. Of course, but no accuracy. And the keeper collects it, but with a little liberty.
Bringing him into Premier Manager was a statement. This wasn't just a management sim anymore. It was trying to blur the lines between management, broadcast presentation and simulation spectacle. So for many players, hearing Barry Davies in a management game was a bit surreal. It added authenticity Championship Manager didn't have at the time. But the commentary system was limited, repetitive and sometimes awkwardly synced. Just felt like ambition outpacing technology. By the late 90s, Championship Manager was exploding with the release of the 97-98 season. Database depth, realistic stats, obsessive realism. Premier Manager just went the other way. Just went for more visuals, more accessibility and sort of a broader appeal. One chased the hardcore simulation, the other chased mainstream polish. And history now shows which one eventually won. So Gremlin was acquired. Then the IP shifted hands to Zoo Digital. Every new owner meant new engine tweaks, feature resets, inconsistent direction, and by the time we hit Premier Manager 0203, the series felt tired. Had a clunky UI, surface level depth, annual updates without real innovation. Meanwhile, Sports Interactive split from Eidos, and they launched Football Manager 2005, and that was the final nail in the coffin. It wasn't because it was bad. Actually, Premier Manager was quite exciting to play. But it failed because it never fully committed to depth. It chased presentation before systems. And ownership instability killed the long-term vision. I think it tried to be both a simulation and a broadcast experience, and ended up being neither at the elite level. Because for many of us, it was the first time we balanced wages, expanded a stadium, discovered a bargain striker, and heard Barry Davies shout about it. Just felt bigger than spreadsheets, and for a moment it looked like it might win. So, was Premier Manager underrated, or was it always doomed once CM went deep? And should someone revive it today with modern tech and real commentary? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you check out the other videos in this channel, like this one here.